Good morning, everyone. We continue here in KITZUR HILCHOS SHABBOS. We are in the laws of bishul. However, we're getting now into laws of insulating and hot water and the like. So I think we actually are leaving the laws of bishul at this time. And now we're in what's called v'chitzah b'Shabbos, washing on Shabbos. V'chitzah b'mayim shehuchma b'erev Shabbos. Washing your body or parts of your body in water that was heated up before Shabbos. Asur chazal lichos b'Shabbos kol haguf b'mayim chamim. It is asur. Chazal said you're not allowed to wash your entire body in hot water on Shabbos. Ve'afilu be'elu shehuchmu kvar mibayom. Even if the water was heated up on Erev Shabbos, Friday already. Why? Gezerah. Because we're afraid if I could use hot water right now. Now, what happens on a Shabbos where I forgot to heat up the water? Well, I want to wash myself, so therefore I might come to end up heating water up on any Shabbos. Not only are you not allowed to wash your entire body, you can't wash the majority of your body either. Even if you don't wash your whole body at once, rather limb by limb, first an arm, then a leg, so on and so forth. At the end of the day, when you wash this arm and this leg and this foot and this arm and this part of your head, and at the end of the day, you ended up washing the majority of your body. And we already said that Chazal said you can't do such a thing. So therefore, even piece by piece, you cannot do. But to wash part of your body, that's not an isser. That's why you can wash your face and your hands. Shabbos b'boker, in the morning when you wake up, if you need to use hot water that was heated up during the day, meaning before Shabbos began, you could end up using that to wash off your face, to wash off your hands, so on and so forth. Now, mayim shehuchma b'Shabbos, mayim that was heated up on Shabbos. The kol zeh b'mayim shehuchma mibayom. All of this is about water that was heated up before Shabbos. Shesham matirim lichotz mixas aguf b'Shabbos. There is where we said to wash part of your body. You're allowed to do that on Shabbos. But if the water got heated up on Shabbos itself, like you have a water heater, and if you turn on the faucet, it's getting heated up. Even if there was a way that you could heat it up permissibly, for example, let's say you left a pot of water that was cold on the fire before Shabbos began, and now it's going to heat up on Shabbos, which you're allowed to do. You cannot even wash part of your body, the face and the hands, on Shabbos. And there are those that are machmir, that are strict. Even if the water is just like lukewarm, it already got warmed up, we're afraid that you're going to end up coming to warm up things actually on Shabbos. You should not wash yourself in hot waters on Shabbos. From the faucet, the hot water faucet. For example, if you, meaning you can't turn it on Shabbos because that's going to have an effect on the water heater and that's going to be heating up water on Shabbos. But if you left the faucet running on the hot water before Shabbos, even that you can't use. Because the water that is coming out of the faucet is getting heated up in the water heater now on Shabbos. Even for washing your face or your hands, a problem. When it comes to a person that is sick or to a child that needs hot water, you have to ask your local Orthodox rabbi in that case, could we end up using this water that got heated up on Shabbos? And then he says, what about cold water? Could you use cold water? Even though that mi'ikra din, meaning, according to the letter of law, you could wash with cold water on Shabbos. Nevertheless, we are still careful not to wash the entire body in cold water. Unless it's a mitzvah, for example, tevila. A woman goes to the mikvah on a Friday night. Let's say that a man has the custom to go to the mikvah every day and he goes on Shabbos morning. He's allowed to, and she's allowed to. V'atam, what's the reason that we don't normally wash in cold water, even on Shabbos? V'atam shelo nobody they schitas sar, because we made a gezerah. We don't want a person to come to squeezing out the water that's in his hair, and therefore stay away from water altogether on Shabbos. Umi kol makod, al rechitzas mixas guv, when it comes to washing part of your body in cold water, like your face or your hands, ein kan minag, there is no custom. And just like above we said, with water that was heated up before Shabbos, partial parts of your body, the face, the hands, and the like, you could wash. Certainly then in cold water, a person could wash their face, the hands. You wake up in the morning and you go into the restroom and you wash your hands, you wash your face. That's all permissible. Just, of course, if you have a beard or the like, make sure that you don't squeeze out the water in your beard, and all will be good. Have a wonderful Shabbos, everyone. Kol Tov.